What is up? You already know we out here, man. We are flying so close to the sun right now that we gotta make sure we got the rays blocked out, yeah. Welcome back to another episode of ATAS. We are in episode 98. Out here. We're gonna kick it over to my co-host. Let him introduce himself. Shout it out one time for the people.
Well, it's your boy Tipsy Japan back with another episode of ATAS across time and space. Yeah, you like to do that. Yeah, boy. It's good to be over here on Cross Culture. I mean, it's been a long, hot week. Look, in the future, when you guys get to Tanabata, it's going to be that temperature. All right?
Tanabata.
30 degrees Celsius.
30 degrees?
30 degrees Celsius is like 85 in my room. With no
playing games.
No windows. You looking muggy with that mug. All right? It's too hot for that. I need some water.
It's cold water. It's cold water.
I need some.
Mizu desu.
Yeah. Inen. I need to get some water myself, man. Where's my water? My water bottle's on the other side of this desk. I got a really long desk. All right. I don't know if I'll make it over there in time and space. I ain't got the space for all that.
Look, we already got somebody checking in the comments. Trying to be funny out here. Trying to be funny.
Yeah, boy. It's been a while. WPL. Good to see you.
Checking in.
Good to see
So WPL, he actually helped me tonight. We had a little troubleshooting stream I was doing for a half an hour before this, just to try to make sure that we could tighten up everything, make sure it's of quality, that we're spitting out the good stuff.
That's
right?
beautiful.
I'm gonna try to look at the camera because I keep looking down. I'm gonna look directly at you.
I'm looking at the camera too. See, we got the glasses on, so it just seems like
can't see my eyes going anyway. So
we're still focused.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely helpful. Shout out to WPL. He says been checking out since episode like 5. Been in there.
He's been checking in since episode 5, man. You better not check
checking
out
in
all the time.
Yeah,
it's dangerous. hey,
chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out.
You know, I'm come ready to go, man. What's the soup du jour?
Soup du jour.
Yeah,
soup du jour. I wanted it to be a little less structured. We're going to be talking about some things, and for those that were in the troubleshooting stream, it's going to be a little bit of carryover from that. But definitely, you know, in these in between episodes, I tried to, on my side at least, I try to do something that's going to be a little more, you know, low key, a little more informal, but also a way to get to know us as your hosts, because we talk about the book all the time. It's like, oh yeah, you know, the book is great, the book is this, and no, I had this problem with the book, I like this about the book, but you don't really get to know us. Those that have been around since episode 1, maybe back before the podcast had a name. You know, if you know, you know.
Oh, but, man, a podcast without a name.
Yeah. That's way back.
Yeah.
But definitely want to make sure that you guys get to know it. So it's going to be super informal. I do have a little bit of a couple questions I want to fire off, but I'm not even going to put them on the screen. Like, that's how informal we're going to be. I just want to, you know, have a little banter back and forth. So I'm going to throw up the what is it called? The freestyle banner.
You're ready to throw up the questions, right?
Nah, you got to throw up the freestyle banner, because that's what we're going to be doing tonight. It's going to be flowing with it. All right. Vibe with the music. Get to know us a little bit better. All right. So I'm gonna take off the shades. All right. Take off the shades.
Count down. Oh, okay.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
nice.
It's bright. It's bright.
This room is bright, bro. Hold on, I gotta look close. All right, there we go. I see.
All right. So tonight's episode is called Blocks.
Blocks.
And I'm not talking about building blocks. Not right now, anyway.
Okay.
But it's crazy because I have to go back to the book. So we just finished reading Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. And in that book, they're talking about things that you can do to live a long and happy life, which, is all in the title, which is great. But I think one of the things that we have to talk about in general is wellness, because that's only one aspect of wellness. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So now I have to ask, what is a block that you're either struggling with or you have overcome when it comes to your physical wellness?
Okay. There's so some blockage is what we're looking at. If you've been trying to do this thing, but you've been hitting a wall. Where's the wall, and how did you break through that wall? Or how are you breaking through that wall? And do you find yourself making progress through the wall? That's how I'm interpreting the question. Is that a correct interpretation?
Yeah. How have you broken through the wall, or how are you planning to break through the wall if there's a block in your life right now?
Well, I'm thinking of the block game with that little ball, and you just no. All right,
and you just break all the stuff on your desk.
I just broke through that block. Know what I mean? I just broke through that block. Nah. So how when you play that kind of pongish game, right? Now you don't have another person you're playing against, but you're playing against a wall of blocks. And if you just aim that little ping to hit that same spot each time, then you notice that you're starting to make progress, right? In fact, there might be some space on the other side where that ball can just open up some new roads, and you break through the rep.
My bad.
Is that I'm the one that's getting knocked into the backstage? No. What I noticed recently is that something I've been working on specifically is in this area of building muscular structure, right? Which could be translated into just bulking up, right? That's what I wanted to do. Right. I wanted to learn how to add bulk. It's not lose fat, right? Because I got fat to lose, right? But it's not like that's the major issue. It's more like I want to bulk up. But what do I need to do to bulk up? I will just go to the gym, add resistance 3 times a week. That's enough. At a minimum, right? Other people do 5 or 6. But for me, it was like, where am I getting these 3 days? 3 days just seemed like it was a big block for me to deal with. So you know what? What if I just do my regular thing? Because I got heavy cardio, right? Heavy cardio meaning 3.5 kilometers per morning. I'm out there on these streets, hitting these streets, right? What if every other day I just go to the gym, right? And do my resistance training there and then jog my way back. That's a whole lot easier than just, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna do all this and that. It's like, it's too complicated. Just do your normal thing, right? You already got 3.5 kilos, as a run, and it's 1.5 kilos to the gym. So run yourself down to the gym. Do your actual resistance training with weights and run back, and you good to go. Okay. Like it's not that complicated. And then like I got a prayer group that I'm with, and it's some older gentlemen in that group, and they were talking about back when I was young, and I was looking to bulk up. This is how I did it. And I'm like taking little bits of that. I'm taking little bits of the internet, and I'm taking little bits of Ikigai. Right? And these consistent things that you do to, that make you happy, that, other people recognize that, add value to your life, or provide you with value in terms of monetary things. And I don't know if the monetary thing is there yet, but I'm well on the way. Because this week I'm actually consistent with this every other day piece, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I'm opening up. I'm seeing new roads getting opened up there. How about you?
So for me, it's more so that resistance training that I really want to get into, because walking to me has always been easy. Growing up as a kid with a mom who did not drive, you tend to walk places. You walk down to the corner store, you walk to the grocery store, you walk to the laundromat, do what you got to do. So walking has always been a very big part of my life. So when somebody says, oh yeah, where is XYZ place? Oh yeah, it's walking distance for me. I don't know if it's walking distance for you, because I can walk 5.5 miles and be okay. But the resistance training, or even the calisthenics, that's where I'm lacking. And it's more so fitting it into the schedule that I already have. That's the big thing. If you have to make the time for something that you love, something that you want to do, you will make the time. But this is not something necessarily that I love, because this is something that's going to hurt.
It's gonna hurt a little bit. It's gonna hurt a little bit. It's not calisthenics, but cardio. When you're doing cardio for a while, and I know you be getting the steps in and everything. So I don't know if this happens for low intensity, very low intensity, just walking, but that runner's high is a real thing. It feels great. Like when those endorphins just start kicking in and saving your life, and it happens with resistance training too. One thing that really helps me get through is some good music. Nah, man, that music is just like, it's saying some things like boom, doom, doom, and just, yeah, man. Like I get into that. And the same thing happens when I'm running. Like, all right, where's this beat? Okay, this is on 4/8 beat. Like, all right, we just get it in.
So you sync up.
Yeah, sync up. The whole heartbeat starts syncing up. I start counting the numbers out too. It's me. Go.
It's actually scientifically proven that if you are listening to music when you're working out, your mind will focus more on the music than the pain that you're going through.
Yes.
So I mean, there's something there. It's definitely, the whole thing is very cathartic, because you're literally making your body stronger, and then the music is helping you to not focus on the pain, but to focus on the gains, as it were.
Yes.
So yeah, you got all of that going on.
Yeah, I mean, the last chapter of Ikigai was talking about this like slow, gentle movements and all that, But in all honesty, in NHK world, yesterday they're talking about IWT, I think, intermittent, like low intensity workout, and I know that didn't spell it out right, but it was like 3 minutes of walking, normal speed, at a speed where you can talk to the other person next to you, and then 3 minutes of power walking, kind of larger strides. It's you almost can't breathe, normally. Almost can't breathe.
You gotta focus on breathing.
You gotta focus on breathing, right. And it's right at that limit. And this is for older people, right? Because Japan has an aging population, and it's like, all right, what can they do to stay spry? They are actively engaged in it. So, yeah, I mean, what they were finding is that the gains in terms of cardiovascular strength, needing less like, what was it, like their diabetic numbers? I forgot exactly what that number is called, but the numbers, like, all right, well, actually, your pancreas is doing well, you know. All of that is actually improved over the 10,000 steps a day group. All right, I can go ahead and share the link in the description or something if you guys are interested. Let us know. Right, but that was a really
throw it in the comments, because if they don't like it, then I'm definitely one to look at it.
I mean, we got some folks that's still alive that would appreciate, you know, that information, just, you know, close to home. Because seriously, like there's some things that you can do, especially on the low intensity, not no intensity, but low intensity, 3 minutes and 3 minutes, right? Of doing that 5 sets where you just walk in. And then you walk a little bit faster, as you walk in faster, like your brain is not overwhelmed. And when I say your brain, I'm really talking about your hippocampus. Your hippocampus is like, okay, this is a new challenge, but it's not like stressful. If it's stressful, that causes inflammation, and inflammation is the thing that we actually got to look out for, right? Okay. So you ain't really got to be pounding it out there as an older person. But you do got to stay active and it's got to stay in motion. All right. So finding that good balance between the two and weaving it into your daily activity. Yeah. I'm with you 100% on that.
Yeah, because that's the big thing. It's like you said, weaving it in, because it shouldn't just be something that it's like, okay, I'm gonna start running, and then you start a block, let's say from 5 o'clock in the morning, but you get winded and, you know, you're slowing down and you can't get through this crazy intense workout that you planned for yourself, to where now you're running late for work, and now, you know, everything is kind of running behind. It's that interweaving. It's like, okay, you know what? I want to be able to run a 5K by the end of the year. So let me start by going for a brisk walk. You know, just 10 minutes brisk walk. And then maybe the next day I'll add a minute, you know, something like that. So like you said, your hippocampus isn't super overwhelmed. Like, oh my goodness, this is a challenge and I can't meet it. Like, what am I going to do? Yeah. But gradually you'll start to say like, oh, wow, you know, 5 minutes of running. Yeah, I can do that. You know, I did that yesterday. Yeah. Versus, okay, I need to run a 5K in, you know, 20 minutes right now.
Yeah, you're gonna be stressed.
It's not gonna work.
Yourself, it's like, and you collapse, and then you break something, and then you can't walk for a long time. You know, especially for older people. Like, you guys don't heal as fast. I fell down the other day. Actually, I fell down. No. Yes, that was this week. I had my backpack in the front. You know, and in Japan, like, that's the thing that you do on the train, so you're not like got that bumping people, bumping into other people, right? You got to see what's in front of you. So I had that in front, and I was running to get to the bus stop, and that whole extra weight in the front, plus not being able to see my feet, like, it just you know, I landed on my hip, my knee. People are reaching out to me like, "Are you okay? Daijoubu desu ka?" I'm like, "Oh, daijoubu. I got to get to this bus." And I got to the bus, but man, I busted my bum. All right, it wasn't fun.
Look, that's one thing that we do have to consider. You know, getting older. I think it was yesterday it started, but lower back pain, where I bend to a certain degree, and it's just like very sharp pains, yeah.
You remember the sound when you turn on the Wii? Just like that. It's just like that, right? What's that? Yep.
Look, so it's very, 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 and I'm going to say it again, very important that we are not only seeking after our physical health, but that we are resting properly when it comes to our physical health. It doesn't make sense to go super hard for a week. Like, oh, I want to be ready for beach season in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna diet like crazy and I'm gonna work out like crazy, because then your body will recoil from that, and some things gotta give. Make sure you stretch properly, make sure you rest properly. It's important, especially for those 20-somethings out there that are like in that indestructible age. Like, you think nothing can break you.
You think, you up there thinking you're indestructible, huh? You walk in the path. Yeah. You walk in the path of indestruction.
Oh gosh.
Look.
That's crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, you get a beating for that. You will get.
You get a beating. Oh,
you will get a beating. Trust me, bro. You don't want to do that.
Oh dang! Hold on. WPL making fun of us now. We'll be turning into the Grandpa Cast. Oh, dang, man! Come on.
This is for folks across time and space. All right.
Across time and space. This is for us in the future.
I'm saying, man. Look. Episode 98. Go back to it. You're gonna remember. It's gonna come a time.
Dang, they was talking about that stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But funny enough, I opened up some stuff as I was cleaning up yesterday, and maybe there was some blockage there too, because I was holding on to a whole lot of clothes that I ain't really had no business holding on to. Right, like these clothes, I didn't wear it the whole year. They're ready to go, or I wore it all year and it's worn out. So I broke through some blockage there, and I threw away like half my clothes.
That was it Marie Kondo?
Yeah, Marie Kondo. Exactly.
Yeah, this does not spark joy.
It doesn't spark joy anymore. You gotta let it go.
All right, so check.
What we got? What
you talking about clothes, right? And I've been meaning to show this to you for a while. Cause I don't know if you're gonna remember it, but this shirt right here.
Hold on.
All right, hold it up a little closer.
Oh yeah. I remember that shirt. That do look like new brothers. Yeah. I remember that. What was the last
this is a hand-me-down from TPC himself. How many years ago? Yeah, it's your shirt. Your shirt. The thing is, I've been meaning to like wear it again, but it's missing a button, so I have to fix it. Either that or rock it open.
Bruh, I did that yesterday at Itoyokado, right? You talking about fixing the button yourself. This is for 220 yen. I got my button fixed. Just brought a shirt down there. 220
yen. It's like $1.30, $1.50.
That's about $1.50, yeah. You know, and just you get it done. Have some ramen in between. In fact, now I had what did I have? Oh, I had some delicious for lunch. I'm freestyling right now.
What did you have?
Lunch yesterday. Can I talk about my lunch yesterday? It was flat udon, right? Flat. Like, I want to say, all right. You can look at your index finger, and that first notch, it was that wide. All right.
Is that wide?
It was that wide. Yes.
Hold on.
Noodles in there that were that wide. And
this wide.
Yes. And the length was, let's get up about the length of your hand, down to your wrist.
So this is linguine, basically, like wide linguine.
Wider than linguine. Yeah. And thick too. But I had these.
Because udon. Yeah.
It was thick udon it was curry udon with pork.
Ooh.
Now, I know you don't like the pork part, but I added mango. I added mango to it. Slices of mango.
Very Hawaiian inspired.
Yeah. Like you could actually add some yogurt on there to just balance
yogurt.
Out. Yes. They don't shirk on it.
No. I get it because India, they are the originators of curry. And they season their meat with yogurt. I'm just like, what's going on? But it's very good for you. Yogurt is extremely good for you. So get that.
Well, they'll put that on the curry too. Like they actually pour some, curry on the gurt on the curry. So
and they'll swirl it.
Yes, exactly. Right. So that was an amazing lunch yesterday, and I got my money's worth. I'm gonna bring you out there because they call it Donte. Yeah.
What prefecture? Oh, this is Makohari.
Yeah. Ancient.
Okay.
Right down the street.
Okay. I thought this was I thought you went out to Nagoya. I was gonna say because they're supposed to have
I gotta stick close.
But that curry, no. Yes, it was curry kitsune udon.
Yeah.
Woo, it was a problem. Look, that egg that they had in there, it was as bright as the sunrise. Look, good.
Yeah.
Go back to my videos. You guys got to see my Japan travel log. I never actually finished all the videos that I took in Japan. I didn't actually put them up because they were taking too long. We're talking about time, man. They were taking too long to edit together everything.
See, and this is something that it's a conversation for the audience and for the fans and and even for the patrons, where as they come through the woodwork. But I was recently watching a podcast, and it was really interesting. It was no lab coats required.
Okay.
And they was talking about gluten and white bread and how that stuff works. But the way that he was doing his cast, he was like, look, this is a live show. Just like we got here. It's a live show.
Yeah.
And it's gonna only be on YouTube for a short time, and then it's gonna go over to the patrons, right? So patrons be able to watch it. And then it's like you could watch the live show right now while it's up, but after that, like all the work that goes into making the show and showing you all this is like our lives and everything. That should be for the fans now, man. And then the audio version is out there as a podcast. But if you want to see the video, that's going to be for.
You gotta join.
You gotta join, man. That's for the subscribers, man. Everybody other than that, like you get a temporary thing, and I'm just like, I love our fans. I do, right? And having a little something special for them, like it makes a whole lot of sense. So we've been we've been talking about these types of things, man. After episode 100, we gonna see what's going on. All right.
Look, we got some things in the work. Yes. Look, down in the description right now, I made sure that I edited before this episode. If you want your ATAS mug, just like this one, you can join us, tune in, and be sipping. Every time that we take a sip, you can be like,
I got my cup. Yo, telling you, man. Like that's what it's gonna be. Even if you just want to have it on your desk and you want to put your pens in it, your knickknacks, cool. We appreciate it nonetheless. You don't have to drink out of it. Maybe coffee or mugs aren't your thing, but it's the merch that we have right now, and we'd appreciate if you cop some. That's first edition, folks. First edition. When the second edition comes out and the first one isn't available anymore, or the third edition comes out and then it's like, well, I wanted the original business. That's only there while supplies last. So, look, we got to come out with another because back when we made this mug, I'm gonna go into it. Back when we made this mug, you can't see where the logo ends because it's a white mug. It's on a white background. Shout out again to Water Pulse Laser. He's helped us. If you look in the upper right-hand corner of the video that you're watching right now, this one, right over, no, that way. I'm pointing the right way, I hope. Yeah, you are. That video or that logo doesn't have a white square behind it. Just got this. Yeah. Water Pulse Laser helped us out with that. So now we can put that on more stuff.
So you better believe that more stuff is going to come down the pipeline.
No way. I'm telling you. We telling you.
No,
right?
no blocks. No blocks on that. No blocks
No
on
blocks. Yeah, man. So, hey, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. Yeah, because as I'm less blocked up than I was a couple days ago.
Look, lots of fiber, people, lots of water. Get out there and do your at least 10 minutes of walking a day, and trust me, you'll have less blockages as well.
Oh man, all right.
I mean, we're talking about blocks, right? We're talking about blocks.
He says a grandpa pass, right?
Look. We got water pulse laser. Good choice of words.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, but we're gonna have to wrap it up. It's been a half an hour plus, but we appreciate you coming through. You know what I say. Till next time, stay prayed up, be blessed. What you got for them?
Well, next episode is 99. If you haven't hit us up in the comment section below, you will regret it. I'm telling you, please do yourself a favor. Right? Just write, I love you in the comment section.
Yeah.
Not the live comments for the video that are over here, the live comments, something like that. The actual comment section. I love you. I'm going, everyone who writes, I love you, will get an I love you back directly from this guy, because it's his channel.
Yeah, I will heart your comment specifically if you say I love you. I will heart it.
I love you. I want to see the words. All right, I might put a comment there myself. All right, it's your boy TPC Japan telling you that's what it is. Go ahead and get yourself a pen and a pad, and switch up the order sometime. Right?
Oh,
makes life better. That's all I got to say. That's what it is. Peace.
That's what it is. Peace.